Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you a full walkthrough of the Unfathom in Another Crab's Treasure. So I'm going to be showing you the shortcuts that you can unlock and how to get through here in almost a speedrun type fashion, just so you can watch and drag to the part that you need. But first we're just going to run out into this area. I recommend always having the tennis ball equipped if you just want to run through some areas quickly, as you can do this and just roll straight to these light up beacons. So you have to hit those glow sticks in order for them to light up. I just did it a few times because there's some jumps that you may end up jumping off the edge. But the first part that we got to watch for is right here, and I lit up the blue one there, so that's why the color kind of changed. But this place is pretty interesting looking. It's a very challenging area, and it's a late game, kind of like the poison swamps in other From Software games where it's just difficult to get through. The darkness makes this really challenging, but if you follow this general guide, and if you need to go back and kind of rewind it through, that can give you a bit of notion where to go. But yeah, you kind of have to do a little bit of a U-turn in this area and then jump across. It's a little difficult to see because it's not going to be lit up from the ground there. The lighting in this area is really interesting. There is, if you have 30 vitality, there is a fish here that you can get. It's a stowaway, and what it will let you do is see in the dark. It's going to glow, but there's also the light bulbs, which I'm going to grab later on. I just found that it was easier to use the tennis ball for the purposes of doing this. But here is the light bulb. It's a decent shell overall. It has the electricity attack, which the tin can also has. Pretty decent one for defensive playstyles, but you're going to see here once I get another umami charge what this does. So luckily there was a umami crystal there, and this is what it looks like lit up. So very helpful through this entire part of the game, and you definitely want to grab one of these and maybe even get, I guess you can't get shell insurance, but make sure you always have one at all times. So the first area we have to go through here is the CD spot here. So we're just going to press that down. This is going to be a shortcut back to the starting area if we happen to die. So that is a huge boon for us. And then we're just going to run straight out through here. As you can see, again, I already got the lights lit up just so you can see where to go, because wandering in the dark actually makes this really challenging. But a nice guideline is you can see those red lights in the background. That's something that you want to look for. Watch out for those guys. They hit really hard, and they're basically the mimics of this game. Like, they pretend to be items, so be mindful. If you go near an item and you just see that it glimmers a little bit different and it's blue, it's likely going to be a mimic there. But we're just going to continue on here. And again, this is going to be lit up because I already got the I guess this is the ping pong table there that we fought Roland on that's lighting up this area. So we're just going to run straight through here, and then it's going to get dark again. We're almost to Petroch, the false moon boss fight, which is a pretty challenging fight, as you just want to get to a safe spot at this point because we've been running around for a while. But the fight in general isn't too difficult, but this is the strategy in order to get there. So we're just going to continue along, and we're just going to jump across here. So you can see in the distance there's the umami waves there that are coming out of the shell. Usually we would be going to rest there, so it's kind of a little trick out here. So we're just going to continue along. You can grab any of the umami crystals if you'd like. I just want to make this video quick and easy for you guys, so I didn't want to grab them in this video. But yeah, certainly you can go off the beaten path. There's a lot of good items around here. I just want to make this guide in case you got lost, because this area was like pretty challenging for me my first ever playthrough, and I don't want others to get like frustrated, because whenever I played it was right as the game came out and there was no guides for it. So I want to make a pretty concise guide for you guys to be able to find your way through here. But we're just going to continue along this way, and it's a nice idea. I did this in a previous playthrough. If you get the stowaway that shows the health bars of enemies, that way you can see where they're at. But some panic dodging actually does pretty good in this game. So yeah, you can also jump over enemies. But yeah, that's the glow sticks there, and we're almost there. As you can see, we just have to jump off what looks like a cliff. Is not actually a cliff. We're just going to be able to climb up here and then hop on the side. And then the next boss fight, which I do have a guide for if you're stuck on that boss, the Petroch, the false moon, which is a moon snail fight, or hermit crab, I guess. But yeah, it's just going to be right in here. So whenever we go into this, what we think to be our bonfire, it ends up attacking us. So I hope you found this video useful. And if you did, please hit that subscribe button below. I appreciate any and all support. And if you have any requests for another Crab's Treasure, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.